Today, the former VP of Capital Health released a statement confirming that Capital Health did indeed pay more than $7,000 so she could get a second opinion after being declared cancer-free by Alberta doctors. This was never considered by the medical committee that approves out-of-province treatment. The former CEO of Capital Health, who approved this, received a $5.7 million severance when Alberta Health Services was created. What will this government do to get the $7,000 back from the former CEO?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the honourable member is obviously as outraged as I am, and I believe the rest of the members are, with respect to this situation that occurred in 2007. I am not familiar with the terms of the severance for that employee, and so I can't speak to the accuracy of his comments in that regard. What I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, is that as soon as I learned today, when the new information came to light today, that the individual in question had admitted that the expense was claimed and approved, I asked our legal counsel if there was an opportunity for us to try to recover that money on behalf of Albertans. And unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, there is not that opportunity.
Honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, well, I'm going to ask the Health Minister to go back to his legal counsel, because the use of public funds by the former CEO of Capital Health to send the former Vice President of Capital Health to the Mayo Clinic was a violation not only of Alberta Health policy, but a violation of Section 12(1)(a) of the Canada Health Act. It may also contravene Section 122 of the Criminal Code of Canada. What is the Minister going to do about it?
Mr. Speaker, I will continue to rely on the advice of legal counsel with respect to this matter. If the honourable member wants to stand in front of the House and interpret the law for us, I guess that's entirely up to him. Mr. Speaker, what I can tell you is that I immediately sought the opinion this morning of our legal counsel after the individual in question confirmed that the expense was claimed and reimbursed. Mr. Speaker, it doesn't change the fact that it is wrong. It doesn't change the fact that Albertans are outraged. But it does, Mr. Speaker, unfortunately present us with a situation where legally we are not able to pursue recovery of those funds.
Honourable member.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, when you talk to your lawyer, Mr. Minister, you've got to ask the right questions. This government attempts to brush aside evidence of serious violations of the law, breaches of ethics, and misuse of public funds. It refused to extend the Vertes inquiry when Justice Vertes requested more time to uncover evidence. He called the government's refusal interference with the inquiry. To the Health Minister, why is your government covering up wrongdoing by the Capital Health Authority?
Mr. Speaker, with respect to the independent inquiry that is underway into improper preferential access, and it is an independent inquiry, Mr. Speaker, I'd remind the honourable member, Mr. Speaker, those decisions as to what evidence should be considered belong with the Commissioner for the inquiry, Justice Vertes. Mr. Speaker, the Justice did request an extension, and he was granted an extension to complete the report. That report is due on August the 31st, Mr. Speaker, 2013, and it will be delivered to you, as you know, Mr. Speaker, for distribution to all members.